Hi everyone, it's me again, Isa, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing my March reset. It still feels surreal na March na ngayon. Feeling ko sobrang nag-flew by yung February too quickly. Ang bagal ng January pero yung February sobrang bilis. Siguro kasi maikli din siya ng month. Personally, sobrang daming ganap ng February talaga in preparation for a March na sobrang dami ding ganap sa aking buhay. So without further ado, I'm excited to share to you my March reset. We're going to have the recap of the month. I'm going to review yung mga goals and to-do list that I had for February, my highlights, my lowlights, things to improve on, and marami pang iba. I'm also going to be sharing with you my March bullet journal setup as well as where will my money go this month of March. If you're ready, let's begin. We'll start our reset here. Let me just change this to February instead. Before I go through my highlights, lowlights, and to improve for next month, let me give you an idea on what happened on my to-dos for February 2024. I mentioned that I'll be having a lot of preparation for the March things that will happen in my life. Yan yung Singapore trip, my cousin's wedding, and then my parents' vacation in Manila. All of these are done and cross out ko na sila. I did plan the Singapore trip. Totally yung mga kailangan ko i-book, na-book. Travel tax, nabayaran na rin. Nakapag-prep na rin tayo ng mga gamit natin. Nakapag-file ng leave. And nakakuha ng certificate of employment. So, all of that are set in stone. For the cousin's wedding, March po yung kasal ng cousin ko. So, tapos na siya. And we actually really had a fun family event. Sobrang ganda ng wedding ng cousin ko. I'll insert some clips and videos here while I'm doing this video. But it was super emotional, but also a fun one. And I really liked what my cousin's husband mentioned during the parang vows nila sa isa't isa that he knew Shan was the one for him kasi Shan was there through the lowest and highest part ng buhay niya. And I think for both of them, it's the same, no? They've been together for how many years? More than a decade. Kaya talagang tested by time na yung relationship nila. And I'm very much honored to be my cousin's maid of honor. I'm also honored to be part of the wedding talaga. As for my parents' vacation, they went or they came in Manila ng March 1. Diretso puro mga bonding kami. Almost 1 week pa lang ata yung parents ko, kung tutuusin. Pero feeling ko, isang buwan na silang nandito kasi lagi kaming umaalis, kakain sa labas, bonding, and then sobrang nag-ano rin kami, naging busy din kami in preparation dun sa wedding ng cousin ko kasi both my parents are ninang and ninong. So, we had to provide yung kanilang clothes. Namili kami, I think magkakasunod na araw, Saturday, Sunday, bago yung kasal ng Monday. As for the hard reset and blog and business content, I didn't maintain my content schedule. I had a week na sobrang ganda kasi as in, may content ako almost every day. Hindi yata ako naka-miss out nun. Pero, ang hirap talaga. Life happens. I think for March, dahil nga dito yung parents ko, parang I just want to spend more time with them, more time with family. For this one, I just put it nothing kasi wala masyado. Pero hopefully, no, for March, kahit pa paano on the last 2 weeks at least of March, I'll be able to get back into vlogging. We'll see. Pero kung sakaling March, sobrang hindi ako maging active, I'm not putting a lot of pressure and stress on myself. Para sa akin, March is family time and that's where my focus is. Exercise with flat stomach, I wasn't able to do this. Siguro mga twice lang ng February ako nakapag-exercise. Pero okay naman, kinaya naman nung gown. Kailangan ko lang mag-stomach in ng malala. Project 25 is also not a good one. I don't think I was able to even do this even once. Mahirap talaga on my end. I tried pero may isa, dalawa, tatlo na namimintis on everyday basis. But that's what happened for my to-dos for February. Now let's go to my highlights for February. One of my highlights for February is the Binondo trip I had with my sister. A week prior ng Chinese New Year, pumisita kami ng Binondo ng gabi. We were able to go to some of the famous TikTok food shops. Pero hindi kami naka-order kasi sobrang haba ng pila. We went to a Chinese restaurant na parang medyo authentic somewhere there. And I think I'm happy and definitely I'll probably go back. Tapos bumili din kami ng tikoy, nakapag-take-out kami kasi may nakita kaming parang store din that's selling Chinese snack. Another thing is I met with Nika. So at BGC to plan for Singapore. So Nika and I, we always have this Valentine's date. We went to Muji and had coffee. We also, of course, catch up with each other, ano nang mga ganap sa buhay. The surprise bridal shower for my cousin. Hindi ko 'to masabi nung last February reset ko kasi baka manood yung cousin ko ng video. Pero we had a surprise bridal shower for my cousin Shan. Pumunta kami sa isang KTV near BF Homes. Apat kami and then we had Shan and siyempre yung kanyang fiancé na ngayon ay husband niya. Nice, nagkaraoke, kain-kain lang. At work, we had a February virtual hangout at work. It's a virtual hangout wherein all of the employees gather together and we had a love story revelation. Tapos meron din kaming mga kumanta during that night. Read and finished 2 books for February. I finished The Prize Winner of Defiance, Ohio, and then I also finished The Expatriates. As for lowlights, I think it's really, again, less consistency on content. Hindi ko na panindigan yung sinabi ko na magpa-publish ako or magiging advanced ako in creating content. Less consistency also siguro on routines because I also promised I'll be doing a project 25 or 25 days na talagang into my routine ako pero I didn't do it. So that's definitely a low light for problem. And then to improve that vlogging and then routines. Yeah. Alam na matik ito, no? So I think itong dalawa to, since sila yung parang napabayaan ko for February, I need to also take a comeback this much. As for my to-do for March, just want to spend time with family. That's one. I'll still keep these things except for the exercise of flat stomach kasi wala na akong purpose. Wala akong purpose. Tapos may wedding. So, hindi ako masyadong pressured flat stomach. But I like to keep this hard reset on blog and business content and hopefully maintain my content schedule. Although again, as mentioned paulit-ulit sa video na to, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself kasi nga nandito yung parents ko and it's gonna be more for family. I'm not gonna be doing Project 25, but try to have consistent routines. And ito yun, devotion, journal, reading, exercise, skincare and supplement. I think I have to change exercise to movement. Any form of movement, like a little walk, that's already a big thing. Stretching, and then spend 1 hour on fun. Vlog, the Singapore, Malaysia trip, and hopefully upload it. Those are my to-dos for March. Am I happy with how I spent my time, energy, and money for February? I rate it at 7 out of 10. There's more improvement compared to January, pero there's still much to improve. For my trackers for February, on YouTube, I did post 3 videos. I now have 1,700 subscribers. My watch time hours is just 12.5 for some reason. Medyo maliit lang tayo. And then, yung ating shorts ay 230. I think it's because wala akong shorts na naging mabenta for the month of February. O nga, naalala ko, meron nga pala akong shorts noong January na nagkaroon ng 17,000 views. I think that's the reason why I have a low watch time hours and short views for February. But that's okay. For Instagram, I had 6 posts. My current number of followers is, lumiit, 708. Oh no, that's okay. So we did have some unfollowers. For Savings Pinay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. And I now have 1,160. So 2 new followers. Thank you so much. For Facebook, I believe I have the same number kasi na-post for both dahil pareho lang naman yung content na pina-publish ko on Instagram and Facebook. But for the number of followers, let me go through Isa Greenoful, 256 followers pa rin. Si Savings Pinay ay merong 6.6. For TikTok, I also had 6 posts and my number of followers now is 187. That's for my February 2024. Now, let's move on to my hubs. I think I wasn't able to share to you. Pero ito lang, the hubs are now updated because I've done 2 books. Patriots, the book by Janice Y. Kaylee. So, natapos ko siya noong February 9, 2024. And then si Prize Winner of Defiance, Ohio, I was able to finish it on February 20. And then right now, I'm reading The Godfather. That's in progress. Pero sobrang, I have The Godfather here. Sobrang haba nito. I'll be taking a break during my Singapore trip. Iba yung babasahin ko, but I'll try to finish this off for March. For movies, I had some new movies here. Yung Love Stock for Killer. It's a documentary on Netflix. It's actually really good. There's a plot twist right in the middle. Pero bilang ang fan ako ng mga ganito, mga true crime, medyo nahulaan ko na kung ano yung plot. And then I also watched University War. Pinanood ko siya sa Bilibili. And University War, para siyang mga Korean students from the top 1% college and universities in Korea. Tapos nagbabattle sila, patalinuhan. Sobrang enjoy ko siya na nag-solve ako ng mga algebra. Taylor. Pero sobrang amazing. For the travel, ito pa rin siya, mangyayari siya for March. But yeah, I added University War as my best of 2024 shows. Let me give you now an idea on how my March 2024 bullet journal setup looks like. Ito po siya. I'm still using the same bullet journal setup wherein green is indicated by money, mga due dates natin. Work is blue. Personal is violet or purple. And then yung mga notes natin ay itim. So, as you can see, my calendar is quite filled already from work, personal things, and mga due dates. In this section, I do have some to-do list here. Now, for my weekly setup, I will have the same as I have for February kasi medyo nag-work siya sa akin. So, I have here the daily pages. Medyo maikli lang naman kasi personal and work-related tasks lang yung nilalagay ko dito. And then, on the other end, I have here books read and book log ko, some notes, and then things to do for the week. And that's for my bullet journal for March. Now, let's talk about budget. My money will go the same thing. Yung mga usual na monthly things that I need to spend money on, sila pa din. Pero I think for March, medyo lalaki lang siya because of the Singapore trip. I'll be budgeting at least 20,000 pesos for the 5 days and 4 nights that I'll stay in Singapore. The good thing is, both flight accommodations and then yung Eras tour ticket, lahat yung nabayaran ko na last year. So, ang pinaka-problema ko na lang talaga or yung I need to budget for is my stay in Singapore and then yung layover namin sa Malaysia. Hopefully, the 20,000 is enough. If not, I'll be reporting that during my Singapore travel vlog o kaya naman sa aking April reset. Other than that, lalaki yung budget ko kasi of course it's my cousin's wedding and I'm actually gonna be sponsoring yung kanyang photo booth sa wedding. That's around 5,000 pesos. And then I also had my parents here. Kaya medyo malaki din yung grocery and take out na nilalaan ko because definitely will be eating out a lot, whether with my parents, whether as a family. And for me, minsan lang naman sila nandito sa Manila. Kaya talagang as much as possible, I want to spoil them. I also spent money for their clothes on the wedding. So lahat din yun part ng March budget natin. Kaya talagang medyo tayo sa March. Very much lumabas yung pera sa atin. Pero it's all for a good cause. It's all for my loved ones. Kaya wala naman akong problema. I always believe na babalik din naman yung pera na yun. Mapagtatrabahuan din sila, no? Pero yung moment at the present, minsan lang. Kaya talagang binibigay ko na, tinotodo ko na. That's it for my March reset video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you on my next video.